What's going on, guys? Linus here, and welcome to my impressions of the Titanfall Beta. In case you guys are not aware of what Titanfall really is, it is it's a first-person shooter coming out on the PC, the Xbox One, and the Xbox 360, and it's been in beta for the last couple of weeks, days. I'm not really sure when the beta started, but it's in beta, and this is some of the gameplay that I recorded. I played this game. This is my very first game as the assassin, which is a loadout which actually uses a smart pistol, which is a weapon I really wanted to check out, because as you will see later in the video, the smart pistol is actually a weapon that fires, or it doesn't fire by itself, but it kills people all by itself. You don't actually have to aim this gun, or barely, which sounded horrible to me when I heard about it, but it turned out to be pretty sort of almost balanced. I'm still not sure about it, because I didn't like the aim assist in games like Call of Duty, and this gun just takes it to a whole new level where it aims for itself. You don't have to aim anymore. You just, if someone is on your screen in that big sort of square, and you shoot after it locks on, there's a pretty good chance it will kill whoever is in there. Even if it's another player, if you lock onto him a couple of times, you can just kill him. It's a little weird to me, but that's not really the point. So what Titanfall is really all about is, it's a shooter, obviously. I believe it's made by Respawn Entertainment, which, if I'm not mistaken, was founded by a couple of people that left Infinity Ward. And the point of this game type, which is called attrition, is to just kill other players, and there's lots of grunts running around, which are sort of NPCs, these little guys that you can kill mostly in one shot, or maybe a little bit more, but they're very weak. And killing them nets your team points. Actually finding those guys and shooting them helps out your team a lot. And you also get points for killing other players and killing Titans. Now, the most exciting thing about Titanfall, and the reason it's called Titanfall, is because you, as a player, can call in a Titan, obviously. And then they fall from the sky, which is why it's called Titanfall. It's all very logical. And they're giant robots, and you can basically actually enter the robot. I guess it's not really a robot if you can enter it. Maybe it's more like a mech suit. You can also force it to follow you around or guard you. And it has actually some really devastating weapons that you can use, and you can actually customize that. There's lots of customization. Obviously in the beta there's not too many options, but they do have a lot of different loadouts for the Titans and for the players. And what worried me at first is that the Titans look very powerful. You know, they're giant robots, and they look very, very dangerous. And as it turns out in the game, they were actually very well balanced. The Titans are quite slow. They can't jump. They don't have jetpacks or anything like that. All they can really do is dash around and walk around and shoot people. And they're very strong, don't get me wrong. But players actually get weapons they can use to kill these Titans, and they're very powerful weapons against Titans. You can just you actually start out with them, and as such, basically anyone can take out a Titan. It's really not that hard, and that's one of the things I wanted to really point out about this game, is that I was a little shocked with how balanced it was. When I read about the giant Titans falling from the sky, you know, and being able to enter giant robot suits, I was slightly worried that it was going to be too easy, that you could just, you know, get a robot, shoot everyone into little pieces, but it's very well balanced. Everyone starts out as a pilot, which is basically just a normal guy. It's like a soldier, and in that regard, it is sort of like shooters that we all know. It's, you know, there's nothing special about that. You're just a normal guy, but it actually borrows from other games in that your character is very nimble and can run around real fast. You get a cloak as you start out, so you can actually go invisible for a short while. You can wall run. You know, it's sort of like Prince of Persia and Call of Duty made love and made a baby. Is that an accurate thing? Oh, there's no robots in Prince of Persia. Okay, Power Rangers, Prince of Persia, and Call of Duty made a baby all together. There's probably some way to do that with science these days. So you can just run around, and you can, you know, jump around, go into buildings. You can double jump. There's just tons of ways to get around when you're playing as a pilot, someone that is not in a Titan. And yeah, I was shocked to see that a big thing like this, because it is a very big part of gameplay, is the Titans, is that it's so well balanced. I had a lot of fun with it. After my first game, I wasn't quite sure yet, which is the game you're seeing here. But I mostly killed those little NPC guys, the minions or grunts or whatever they're called. And I didn't really get to mess around with the Titans. So I wasn't really sure about the balance and how that would all come into play. And after my first match, I was kind of like, man, I don't really know if I want to play this anymore. I don't know if I actually want to buy this game. But by now, I've played more games. I think I may have played like about 10 or something like that in the last 2 days. And it's really fun. It's very well balanced, and it's fast-paced, and it feels fair. There's not a single gun that I think is extremely overpowered. The one thing I'm still not really sure about is the smart pistol, which allows you to kill people without actually having to aim at them. But like I described earlier, it seems a little much to not have to aim at all. And I'm pretty sure that if you lock it onto someone for a little bit, you can kill them with one pull of the trigger. Now the beta is actually an open beta right now, so if you guys want to check it out, you can actually do that. If you have an Xbox or an Xbox One, I don't know how you can get it, because I don't play it on that. I played it on the PC. But if you have a PC, you can just download Origin, EA's Origin, and you should have access to Titanfall by now. It's an open beta. There were keys earlier that you needed, but right now it's an open beta. So definitely check it out. It's not coming out on the PlayStations, so I was a little curious to see if this really was that big thing that the Xbox had going for it. And it seems to be a pretty great game so far. I'm really excited to see what else they put in the full game, because right now I think there's like 5 weapons that are just basic weapons, and about 3, maybe 4 different Titans. But I'm quite sure that in the full game there's going to be a lot more things to check out. Now I'll actually try to record some more gameplay for you guys if you would enjoy that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm wondering what you guys think about the Titanfall beta so far. So if you have played it, if you have any opinion on it, then let me know in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.